Merry Christmas, everyone watching this video, whether you do or don't celebrate it. I hope you have a fantastic day. Today, I have what is gonna be my biggest crate opening, my biggest golden gift opening, 200 crates for Christmas Day. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, you should definitely go and check it out. I was very lucky to have a sponsor for that video yesterday, but this video and most of my other videos aren't actually sponsored, and it's the people that are using code PixelArmy. Oh, my code's ran out. There we go. It's the people using code PixelArmy in the item shop that allow me to make insane videos like this one, because crates don't come cheap, but people using this code and supporting me and just liking the videos, commenting on the videos, it really does allow me to make content like this. So if you did want to support me, please use code PixelArmy in the item shop. And also, I know that 70% of you guys watching this video still aren't subscribed and are part of the Pixel Army. So this was some limited edition merch from a few years ago. So please do subscribe down below, because we're trying to reach 600,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now, you obviously might be thinking 200 crates. I mean, that is a lot. I know John Sandman would be quaking. This is way too many crates. But I thought I would combine it and do something that I did recently, where I would ask you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions. So you can follow me on Instagram using the link in the description. I basically got you guys to ask me some non-Rocket League related questions so I could answer them whilst opening all these crates. That way, I don't have to cut out a single crate, but I can keep the conversation going, because I could talk and ramble for 200 crates worth of content, but I figured you might be more interested to know a little bit more about me, especially there's a lot of new people here on the channel. So, first of all, we're going to keep opening the crates. I'll open a few, just chilling. The screen looks really bright to me. What the heck have they done? Why is it so bright? What are these settings? I have no idea. This looks so different to me. Am I tripping? I can barely see what's going on. I feel like something's changed my computer, but either way, we've got these settings now. I guess that's something we'll have to work with. I can't tell. The very rare and the black market look pretty much the same to me, but either way, 200 crates. We're looking to probably get a couple of black markets. I want to get a painted fireworks man, maybe a dissolver or something like that. I just hope that I don't get baited by a very rare glow thinking it's a black market if I'm not really paying attention. And also, as I alluded to in yesterday's video, this is the best chance I'll have for a long time to potentially join Burnt Sienna gang, because obviously if I get a Burnt Sienna black market in a crate, then I will be part of the Burnt Sienna gang. So massive shout out to all of you. Let's get into these questions. First of all, it says, how has your YouTube channel affected your life? I mean, first and foremost, it has changed absolutely every single aspect of my life. Every single day is impacted by YouTube, because also I upload every single day, so there's always YouTube on my mind. I work so hard on YouTube, and it's allowed me to do that for a living. It's essentially like doing YouTube has allowed me to do YouTube, if that makes sense. It's a bit weird, but it's been the best thing in the world, and I wouldn't change it for a thing. Someone said, what car do you own? This is a very interesting question. I passed my driving test a couple of years ago in 2018, but I don't own a car, because obviously it's quite an expensive thing to have, and also when you're a new driver and you've just passed your driving test, insurance costs, which are just what you need to drive your car on the road, they're through the roof, because you're a new driver and you are therefore, I suppose, more susceptible to crashing. That's the logic behind it, or having an accident and needing to then claim on that insurance. So I thought what I would do, given that I work at home and I've always worked at home, apart from the few months I worked at McDonald's, I just wouldn't get a car for the first few years, because I don't need a car to travel to work. I now live in the town centre, so I don't need a car to go to shops or anything like that. So I figured I would just not have a car, save the money, and then when I do finally get a car in a few years or whatever, my insurance will be a lot lower. It seems a bit weird because I'll be no more experienced at driving, but my insurance will be lower because I've had my license for a few years. So that is why I don't have a car. So next up, what has been the hardest video for you to film? The hardest video? The hardest, I would say no video is particularly difficult. I suppose, literally speaking, it would have to be the freestyling video, because I'm not a freestyler. But no video is difficult to film. It's me playing Rocket League, and it's doing a game that I love. Obviously, some videos require a lot more editing than others. This video won't take that much editing, but for instance, that freestyling video, so much editing goes into it. When you've got hours of footage and you have to condense it down to like a 10-15 minute video, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of work, but nothing's been too, painful or difficult, except actually I tell a lie. That I do have an answer to this question. I just remembered the hardest video I filmed is my 100,000 steps in a day challenge. That took me about 3 days, 1 day to actually do the whole challenge and film it, etc., and then 1 day to recover from it, and then 1 day to edit it and make the actual video. So that's up on my channel. If you just type in pickapixel 100,000 steps, you can go and watch that video. That is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, so that is most definitely most definitely that. Someone says, how has lockdown affected your YouTube career? Here's an exotic, come on! Oh! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Titanium white hypnotics! They are so... they're so rare! They're so rare! Oh my goodness, let's go! That's insane! That is insane. For some reason, in Rocket League, the exotic wheel I get the least painted is the hypnotic wheel. And we just got it in titanium white. But in answer to your question, how has lockdown affected my YouTube career? Obviously, I was in a state of lockdown since March, really, when I was back at my parents' house. And to be fair, like, some people think, oh, everyone's locked down, there's more people watching videos. It really wasn't like that. Like, a lot of people said, oh, has your career got better because of lockdown? The answer really is no. In fact, April on YouTube was my worst month. Like, I enjoyed it, of course, but it was like my worst month for views or subs or whatever, if you want to call it that. And that was the first full month of total national lockdown in the UK and in a lot of places around the world. So the lockdown itself, with people having more free time, didn't really affect me, because I kind of feel like the people that watch my videos, whether they're in lockdown or not, or at school or not, they're going to watch my videos because it's what they like to do in their free time regardless. So obviously, the thing that's massively helped the growth of my channel is the free-to-play update. Obviously, partly it's due to me putting in the effort, uploading every day, and uploading really good, exciting videos and stuff like that. But the free-to-play update provided more people that essentially wanted to watch the content that I made. So lockdown itself actually didn't really change anything for me. What do you do for a living? I do YouTube, of course. Is your toilet fixed? It is! Huzzah! It's amazing. So last week there was a crazy couple of days. You would have heard about it in my recent crate opening, where everything in my house just like broke. My boiler broke, no hot water, my front door wouldn't open because it was just getting stuck all the time, and I couldn't flush my toilet without it flooding the bathroom, so I had to go to the local shopping centre to use the toilet, which is not great. I mean, it gets me out of the house, I guess, but not ideal. But now, as of recording this video, everything is fixed. It's fantastic, and it really does make you appreciate the little things, so thank you for asking. What was your inspiration to start YouTube? To start YouTube originally, it was just, there was no inspiration, I just sort of did it. But Rocket League, it was John Sandman, most definitely. I've said that before. What was the most difficult challenge in life, and how did you overcome it? Ryan Hale, what a good question. To be honest, the most difficult challenge in my life was my my breakup over a year ago, like way over a year ago now, in 2019. It was horrible. It was heartbreak, just extreme heartbreak, and that's nothing compared to what some people have to go through. But you know, someone else's pain doesn't lessen your own, if that makes sense. Like, everyone's valid to feel how they feel, and I feel very blessed to say that was the worst thing I've had to go through. I know I've had it very, very easy compared to a lot of people, but how did I get over it? Honestly, surrounding myself with those who cared about me. Some friends of mine were very, very helpful to me during that time, and of course my family. So honestly, time was the best healer for me in that moment. And I think if you are facing any sort of difficult challenge in life, I think I can always take some comfort in knowing that the sun will come up tomorrow. You know, that song is like, the sun will come out tomorrow. I think it really does. If you think about it, it can make you feel a little bit better, because no matter how hard you're finding things, the world keeps turning, you're still okay, and you will get through it. So there's a painted Jaeger. If that wasn't some kind of nice sun related color, then I don't know what is. What was your least favorite subject in school? Oh my goodness, I haven't thought about school in a long time. My least favorite subject, hold up. What is my least favorite subject in school? I don't know if I really had one, to be honest. I really kind of liked them all. Like, even French, in a weird way. French was actually one of my best grades. I got an A star in French, but the teacher didn't really like me at first. I think it's because I talked a lot, but I don't know. My least favorite subject. See, maybe if I had to pick one, I would just say chemistry, because it was difficult and I wasn't that interested in it. Like, if I'm interested in the subject, boom, you know, it's great. I'm enjoying the lesson. So I wasn't particularly interested in chemistry, so I guess I could say with that. So yeah, we'll go with that. You're the best YouTuber I've been watching for 4 years. Thank you, Jacob. We are actually nearly approaching the, well, first of all, the 5-year anniversary of the Pickapixel channel, but we're very, very close, like a couple of weeks away from my 10-year anniversary on YouTube, which is absolutely insane. Now, this is an interesting one from Kenny. It says, what motivates you to go to the gym and exercise? And I am no saint. I want to be very honest about this one. I haven't been to the gym in over a month. I would love to go. I've been running since then a few times. But ever since the November lockdown in England, where all the gyms were forced to close... Hang on. Ooh, lime clockwork wheels. Okay, we've got some good painted exotic luck. Now, if we just get a black market or two, that would be great. But ever since the gyms closed in November, I ran a few times, probably somewhere between 5 and 10 times I've gone running in a month, which is not bad, but it's not great considering I used to exercise every day. And since the gyms have reopened a couple of weeks ago, I haven't found the time to go because I'm spending so much time. I wake up and I'm down here making videos, whether that's editing, making thumbnails, recording stuff, planning for stuff. I haven't had not the motivation to get back into the gym. It's not that I haven't had the time to get back into the gym either, because I think anyone who says they don't have time is not lying, but they're not telling the whole truth in the sense that it's just most likely not their priority. You have time to do whatever you want if it's your number one priority, right? And nobody can dispute that. It just means there's certain things in your life that change your priorities. Like your priority might have to be studying and grades, you know, and stuff like that. And that might mean you don't have time to do YouTube or go to the gym. But if your number one priority was go to the gym, get jacked, for example, then you would be able to do it. You would have time to do it. The gym hasn't been my priority because I've been so busy with trying to sort out the house stuff. I rate the black synthwave, making videos and all that other stuff. But certainly going into the new year, if not before then, I'm looking to go back to the gym, smash it, and continue to, you know, progress on my fitness goals. So I think what motivates me is that I actually do enjoy doing it, and I love the benefits of feeling that sort of way. So try and find something you enjoy that's good for you, I would say. Okay, so the next one kind of leads on to that. It says, how do you have time to play and record videos while keeping up with your family? And again, it comes back to priorities. So like today, I wouldn't be able to see my family because my priority is I have to get these videos done. Obviously, ironically, you're watching this on Christmas Day, but on Christmas Day, my priority is going to be my family. So even if I haven't done all the work that I'm scheduled to do this week, that's kind of cool, I will push those videos back to at the very earliest Boxing Day or the 27th, because on the 25th, family is my priority. So it all comes down to priority and obviously being efficient at what I do. Obviously, I've been doing it for years, so I'm getting better and better at doing YouTube videos and being efficient at it, so I can kind of do things in a quicker amount of time, and that leaves me a little bit of extra time to maybe, you know, call my family or play with my family on like a video game. Like I play Among Us with my brother and my sister, which is really, really cool. I know some people have also asked if I do have siblings, so I'll just tell you now. I have a twin brother called Tom who's been on the channel, and I have a sister called Hannah as well. They were Black Striker Diomedes wheels. That's not bad. What countries have you been to? And then someone right below it says, what's your top 5 countries that you want to visit for vacation? So, what countries have I been to? I've been to England, of course. I've never been to any of the other countries in the United Kingdom, you know, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, or anything like that. I've been to France. I've been to Spain. I've been to Tenerife, which is, you know, one of the Canary Islands, which belong to Spain. I've been to the USA. I've been to Iceland. And I think that might be it. I have also been to Guernsey, which is one of the Channel Islands. That's either, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's got to be owned by England, right? So, yeah, that's it. Not many countries. I'd love to go to other countries. I haven't really been around Europe that much. You know, Germany, Italy, Turkey, anywhere like that, or Greece, for example. And I haven't really been anywhere other than, you know, the Old Faithful, which is basically Spain/Tenerife. That's where I've been most. Someone said, what was your dream job as a child? This is a very interesting question because obviously it wasn't YouTube. I didn't know YouTube existed until I was, I want to say 11 years old, I would say. So my dream job as a child, when I was a very, very young child, and think of this what you will, my dream was to be an ice cream man. There was always an ice cream man outside our school, our primary school, on a really hot day, and he was always so happy. It looked really cool, and obviously I loved ice cream, so I thought if I became an ice cream man and did that for a living, I would be able to eat ice cream on my breaks So that's what I wanted to do as a kid. And then as I got a bit older and YouTube was in the picture, obviously that was the main goal. But another one was potentially a primary school teacher. Or now that I've gotten a bit older, and I definitely, like, when I first thought about being a teacher, I was at the age of being in secondary school, and I couldn't see myself teaching people like me and my peers, so I just sort of demoted that to primary school. But now that I'm older and I see how much younger secondary school children look to me, like, they don't look like these big intimidating kids anymore, so I definitely think I could handle a class of like a secondary school as well as a primary school, because obviously, yeah, when you're 14 and you want to be a teacher, you can't imagine teaching a classroom of 16-year-olds because you think they'd beat you up. So I did really want to be a teacher, but then obviously YouTube definitely kicked off. Someone said, I want your honest thoughts on Arsenal. It's very, very difficult choosing or having chosen to be an Arsenal supporter. I was 5 or 6 years old when I started supporting Arsenal, and that was when they were the most exciting team to watch. That was when they were the Invincibles. They had Thierry Henry, my absolute hero. And that was when I became an Arsenal fan. And how the mighty have fallen. We are more likely to get relegated this season than we are to get top 4, like statistically speaking. And that says a hell of a lot. So they need to sort it out. I don't know how, but they need to do something. So either way, how is your weight loss journey heading? So basically, during lockdown in like April, May, I got really fit and stuff like that. And then in September, October, I was going to the gym as well. I was nice and fit. I was at my goal weight. It was all good. I have put on a little bit of weight in November and December because there's a lot more food at Christmas and there's a lot less exercise because of all the new lockdown restrictions and everything. And I haven't had as much time because I'm not prioritizing it right now. So it's not where I want it to be, but I'm not in a terrible position. What is your real name? My real name is Matt Barrett. Well, the name I was born with was Matthew, but Matt Barrett, that'll do just fine. How many times have people said that you should stop making videos? In real life, not that many. There was one crew trainer at McDonald's who told me, whilst I was working there in the few months while I was trying to get my YouTube channel off the ground, he told me that I would never be, like, a YouTuber. Like, he told me I would never do it as a job. I'd never be a successful YouTuber. And you can define success however you want. The fact is, I'm doing it as a full-time job and have been for nearly 4 years, so I definitely am a YouTuber. And I will never forget the guy who said it, how he said it. You know those things, even though they're years ago, they stick with you for whatever reason at the time? That will always stick with me. And obviously then there's some comments that some people say, you know, you're a bad YouTuber or whatever. But I'll be honest, I haven't seen a single hate comment on my pickapixel videos for weeks. I haven't seen them. It's crazy. I used to get hate comments. I used to see them. Maybe I'm just not focusing on them and I'm focusing on the love and support that you guys are showing me. But the community that we are building here, nearly 600,000 strong, is so positive. It's amazing. And that goes for all the content creators in the Rocket League space as well. I've made so many friends this year. I think I also owe a lot of that to streaming on Twitch, because obviously when you stream on Twitch, you get to know the Rocket League content creators over there a lot more, as well as just the YouTubers, and no one's really told me to stop. I get so many encouraging messages from people saying, you know, keep going, you're doing great, and that really does mean a lot to me. So I'll get back to the questions in a second, but quick little update. As you can see, we are over 100 crates in, and the quest to join Burnt Sienna Gang for potentially getting a Burnt Sienna black market is looking pretty unlikely, on the basis that whilst we have had some insane titanium white hypnotic wheels, which I'm really happy with, we're yet to get a black market, and we are over halfway there. So I'm going to open a couple more crates here. When I get down to 90, I'll go back to some questions. There were hundreds of questions asked of me, so I obviously won't be able to answer all of them. I think maybe I'll do some kind of, there's Burnt Sienna, maybe I'll do some kind of TikTok live stream at one point, but everyone that, you know, supports me on Instagram, TikTok I should say as well, it really does mean a lot to me, because, in fact, TikTok especially, because TikTok is now my second most followed platform there is, and I've been doing it properly for a month. Like, that is absolutely, it's insane, because my Twitch recently hit 40,000 subscribers. Not 40,000 subscribers, oh my goodness, I'd be loaded. 40,000 followers. And YouTube obviously is YouTube, and TikTok is now over 60,000 followers, which is mental, because that's more than my Instagram, my Twitter. But you can use all the links in the description to find me on all the various platforms that I'm on, to follow me and support me if you want. And then you can potentially get involved with videos such as this one. So now, we carry on. Next question. Where were you born? Ironically, I was born less than a mile away from where I'm sat right now. I was born in Poole Hospital. And some people get a little bit weird. Like, they'd be like, oh, you shouldn't share your location, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not showing you my exact address or where I live. But the town I live in, I mean, oh, Crimson Victor EKG. That might be going on the orange team, you know. I'll consider it. That is a good crate right there. So yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot of YouTube questions, which I do understand. When is your birthday? There's another burnt sienna. My birthday's on the 30th of March. Can you wish everyone a happy Christmas? Sean, I got you covered at the start of the video. Very nice question. Let me just refresh these responses because I'm seeing some repeat ones again because Instagram is being a bit dodgy. Someone actually said best gym to go to in Poole, Dorset. Well, I go to Anytime Fitness in Poole. So I really like it there. I think David Lloyd's are fantastic. The facilities they have are absolutely unreal. So if you have the funds, David Lloyd's, unreal. How do you start streaming? I get this question a lot. I get people ask me how to grow on Twitch, and I have to be honest and upfront with them and say I don't really know, because I'm at the stage now where I have the followers on Twitch and the viewers on Twitch, so that every time I stream Rocket League, Twitch puts me pretty close to the top, if not at the top. Even though I haven't got the most viewers, sometimes they'll still chuck me at the top of the Rocket League category on Twitch, which means new people organically find my stream and drop me a follow. I don't know how to grow a stream from the ground up because thanks to my YouTube channel, even when I first started streaming back in June, I had about 30 people watching my stream, which is obviously insane, and that's enough people to then organically grow your stream just by doing it over and over and over again. Like when I did the Rocket Pass / Season 2 update stream on Twitch, I had over 3,000 people watching me on there, which is absolutely unreal. So as far as streaming on Twitch goes and growing from the ground up, I wouldn't know how to grow because I've never done it. Because some people say like it's like YouTube, you just have to keep streaming, keep grinding, and eventually it'll happen. But some people also say, and I can see where they're coming from, it's not a valuable use of your time to stream to 1 viewer or 0 viewers or something. Like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't just grow like that, some people are saying. So I would say, to be fair, if you want to grow some kind of, even just a small kickstart of viewers, my honest advice for you would be TikTok. The virality of that app is insane. I know it's a bit of a meme, it's a bit of a joke, but it's no joke how many people are on there. It's got over 1 billion downloads, and I've gone from 2,000 followers to 60,000 in a month. So if you can post clips, even on an account with 0 followers, the TikTok algorithm can work in a way that boosts your videos to other people. And then if you do TikTok every day, for example, for 6 months, you'll have thousands of followers, right? And then you could convert at least, you know, maybe 10 of those, even if it's just 10 of those, to an audience, a dedicated audience on Twitch that like your content, then I feel like you could be in the position to grow. So I genuinely think to give yourself a kickstart nowadays, oh, that's kind of nice, I would suggest maybe starting a TikTok. I would say that's honestly worth a shout. So yeah, I would go with that one. All right. Do you think that Britain is the best? I mean, there's a British bias. I'm proud to be British. I love Britain, but in pretty much every category, I'm sure we're probably not the best. How much money do you have? That's a question I won't be answering. It's a question I don't actually know. Do you have any hobbies? So, hobbies, obviously I do when I decide to prioritize it, which I'd like to be most of the time throughout my life. I like going to the gym. A priority of mine as well. Oh, it's an exotic. Bang, bang, bang! Let's go! Oh my goodness, look at them! The Crimson Gurnots! The Cronots! They look unreal! Let's go. It really did dawn on me just for a second that we might open 200 golden gifts and not get a single black market. But I can't think like that. But that would be a little bit awkward. But my hobbies, I love playing cricket, I love playing basketball, I love basically any sport. Oh yes, oh no, oh no way, no way, this is it. It's a Christmas Day miracle. It's a Christmas Day miracle. I never thought it would happen. What are the odds? I said in yesterday's video, before I recorded this, obviously, because I'm talking to you in the present right now, I said that today's video was my best chance at joining Burnt Sienna Gang. And we... What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? I mean, I've got to equip it as well. I am officially, with this button, a member, a die-hard fan, a die-hard member of the Burnt Sienna gang. Oh my goodness! What? This low-key might be my best crate opening of the year. Just for that. I can't believe it. All the jokes, all the memes, and Christmas Day is the day we join Burnt Sienna gang. So yeah, my hobbies, obviously hobby number 1, Burnt Sienna gang for life. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. They were trolling me throughout this video with just tossing Burnt Sienna items at me, and then the one black market we get, it's painted, which is a 50-50 chance. Then there's like 13 different colors in Rocket League. As if they just chucked me a Burnt Sienna black market, man. Oh, this is the best crate opening I've ever done. It just is. Like, that's the thing for me. Like, in jokes like that, make crate openings better for me, because I've obviously done crate openings for over 4 years now, so it takes something very special or funny to make a crate opening unique and special for me. The white hypnotics, I don't think I've ever had them, and they genuinely look insane, but the Burnt Sienna tune, I mean, it's memery on a whole new level. So yeah, back to the question. My hobbies, I love sport. I love, I love a lot of things. I love a lot of things. I'm not absolutely obsessed with something else other than my job, because I'm fortunate to have my job as my main hobby. So it's not like I finish work and then I have another hobby that I go to. I'm very blessed to have my hobby as a job, but I'm a little bit, I don't know. I'm not going to put like I'm finally in Burnt Sienna gang in the title or anything. But I'm just going to keep the title... Oh! Crimson Comet. Let's go. I'm just going to keep the title normal, as if it was like a normal, regular crate opening. I'm not going to like say that I got Burnt Sienna black market or anything. I thought that was Burnt Sienna as well. But oh my goodness, we got a black market. And of course it was painted. And of course it was Burnt Sienna. Give me a Burnt Sienna exotic. Oh, it's a regular Raging Wheel. I mean, that's a bit of a joke. Whew, okay, are you getting the new console? If so, which one? See, here's the thing. A couple of years ago, I think it was, I thought to myself, you know what? Oh, it was actually due to do with Fortnite. I was going to get an Xbox to play Fortnite on, which I know sounds like a bit of a joke. I wanted to see how good the aim assist was, etc, etc, and I realized I could also then use the Xbox to make cross-platform Rocket League videos and everything like that. So I bought an Xbox One X, I think it was called, and I never really used it, like never at all. I used it like 1 or 2 times, and it sat in a drawer over there, and I don't use it. So for that reason, unless there's some game that I really want to play, or I just get a little bit more time, because at the moment, with the timetable I have, without an editor or anything like that, I don't have time to play that many games in my spare time. Oh, the Crimson Chronos! I was going to combine Crimson and Chrono, but it would just be Chrono, or I could say Cronson if I wanted to flip it around. But there we go, they look sick. That is the kind of red you like to see. That was decent, I rated that. But anyway, I don't think I'll be getting the PS5 or the Xbox. I don't even know what it's called. What is it called? I don't know what it's called. I just generally like escaped my mind. But I don't think I'll be getting one of those for a long time, unless something encourages me to do it. There's some kind of game, or perhaps when I move out into my family home, like the family I'm gonna build, for example, and maybe the kids want a PS5 in 15 years time, and the PS5 costs £100. So something like that. I can't see myself buying a next-gen console, mostly because I've got a PC, and if before anything else, I'd probably upgrade my PC a little bit, because I've been using the same PC and the same parts for nearly 4 years now. That's wild. Like when I got my PC, oh, white finnies. They look kind of grey, but I thought for a second they might have been white, and they go with the car quite well, to be fair. I got the GTX 1080, which back then when I got it, it was pretty much the best you could get, and now it's very meh, compared to some of the stuff out there. So I think I'd have to invest my money more into, new PC parts and everything like that before I considered getting a new console or something like that. But thank you for a question. I've got quite a few questions here about Arsenal, which is very funny, the team I support. Greetings from Down Under, by the way. Thank you very much. Greetings to you. How's your day going so far? It's going very, very well. Also, will you play Among Us with others and stream it? I did do one Among Us stream, and I really did enjoy it. And again, it all comes down to time. I think in January, I should have a little bit more time on my hands. It's just December is always the busiest time in the world. So I think if I do get the chance, I will stream Among Us. I think with any game, I'm very fortunate to have a Twitch community that watch what I do, whatever game it is. So I think that also means I don't have to consider uploading videos of different games to pickapixel, because I know most people want to only see Rocket League or me, like a personality video from me, and I get that. So I'm actually, if I do really want to play another game like Among Us, I'm able to do it on stream. So if you do like a variety of games, then check me out on stream at twitch.tv/pickapixel. Hey Picka, have you ever done rock climbing or bouldering? I've done it most of my life and I love it. I've done my fair share, like any normal person has done it occasionally, of rock climbing, and I do really enjoy it. I used to climb trees a lot as a kid as well, when I got over the fear of heights and falling from the tree. But yeah, I could do it. I could do it. Do you like eating pen lids while running on the moon? I do. So I'm at the weird stage of the questions now. Am I? How old are you? I'm 22. I'm 23 in March the 30th. As I said, that was my birthday. And yeah, it's actually, ooh, what is your biggest YouTube-related regret? I'm going to make that the last question. My biggest YouTube-related regret. See, to be fair, if I think about it, if I think about everything, I would say nothing, because I am where I am. And, you know, I've got to be grateful for where I am, and I am very grateful for where I am. So, in actual fact, my answer would be no regrets, because every single slight decision I've made, every new channel that I've made has led me to this point. So, the baseline of that question, I'm going to say absolutely no regrets. But then part of me sometimes would always think to myself, because particularly this is to do with Fortnite, right? Because obviously there are some YouTubers that didn't have a massive audience, like in the grand scheme of YouTube. They might have had an audience like mine at the time, you know, a couple 100,000 subscribers and everything like that, just like a regular YouTuber. And then they hopped on the Fortnite trend, bandwagon, whatever you want to call it, and got super successful, right? They got hundreds of millions of views, millions of subscribers, and blah, blah, blah. They're living life, etc., etc. And I found out about Fortnite before the game even came out, because Fortnite themselves, Epic Games, who I essentially still make videos for because of Rocket League now, they contacted me and said, would you like to make a video and be like a partner with Fortnite and do this new game? So I said yes. I made the one video on the day, I think it was on the day Fortnite came out or something like that. But then I was so obsessed with playing H1Z1 in my spare time, I didn't carry on with Fortnite, and I was so busy doing Rocket League on my YouTube channel, I didn't carry on with Fortnite a lot until a few months later, when I then started doing Fortnite videos. And I did gain about 50,000 subscribers, and my most popular video to this day is still a Fortnite video, so that was all fine. But I think if I hopped on to Fortnite the day it came out and played it as much as I ended up playing it and became as good as I am now, then I probably could have had millions of subscribers, and I'd probably still be trying to make Fortnite videos now. I actually played Fortnite yesterday and got a solo win, which was kind of cool. It was only like 7 kills, which is not a lot, I know, but that was fun. So I think if I had to pick a regret, so again, I want to stress this, I'm happy with where I'm at on YouTube, and I'm happy with how everything's gone. I'm a happy member of the Pixel Army, Toilet Gang, Burnt Sienna Gang. I'm a happy member of all of these clubs, but if I had to choose a regret, it would probably be not trying harder at Fortnite, I guess. But then again, I'm happy. Again, I want to say it, I'm happy with where I am now. I'm happy I'm playing Rocket League, and I'm happy that even when Rocket League was at a bit of a low point in terms of popularity, I stuck with it because I truly enjoy the game. There's no game like it, and now we're here on the road to 600,000 subscribers, Christmas Day 2020, having a fantastic time. What a turnout for the books. We got Crimson Chronos, they look nice. Crimson Gurnauts low-key looked amazing. Titanium White Hypnotics I am extremely happy with, and in a crazy turn of events, an unexpected turn of events, I am a member of the Burnt Sienna Gang. I mean, I suppose the next stage, the logical stage, is... Oh! Let's Let's go. It is to have a party. Party time, Victor. 2 black markets in 200 crates. I'm happy with that. I wasn't going to say the next logical thing was to have a party, but I'll take it. The next logical thing for me is obviously make some Burnt Sienna Gang merch. I mean, this is Pixel Army merch. This is the last merch I ever released because I know a lot of YouTubers, the second they get the chance, they'll release merch, etc. I haven't really... Oh, White Diomedes. This is the most successful, I guess you could say, my channel's ever been. I haven't even thought really about merch until now with the Burnt Sienna Gang. I'm so focused on the videos. I think that might even be slightly to my detriment, like as far as business goes. I'm so focused on making YouTube videos. I don't really think about merch or money or anything like that. I love making videos and I want to keep making videos. We actually just uploaded recently our 1,500th video on the channel and I'm still here, still going and smashing it. So that is it for the Christmas crate opening. I had a fantastic time and we are now officially... I'm going to put on the Hypnotics actually because I really do like them. I don't have any white ones as you can see. Let's go. We are now officially a member of... Oh, wait, hold up. We are now officially a member of the Burnt Sienna Gang. And if you're wondering why it says goals 13, it's because that's the amount of goals I've scored with every Painted Toon goal explosion. Obviously, you saw I just got it in this video, so it's not fake. Some people just don't know how that works, but I'm a member of the Burnt Sienna Gang, so that is going to do it from me. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like on it. Subscribe down below to join the Pixel Army. Thank you everyone for submitting your questions over on Instagram. I hope you have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I will see you in the next video very soon.
Flying in a missile, haters throwing shade, never pick me, not an issue. I am a beast, I'm at the top, I run these beats, I hold my spot, so stop before it hits you. It's pick up, pixel.